Alright, good morning guys. We have not uploaded a YouTube video in a little bit. Reason being, my laptop is completely just messing up. Basically, whenever you plug the charger in, it doesn't recognize the charger and makes it to where the laptop only operates at like half the speed or quarter the speed that it normally would. And it's just awful. I literally can't do anything on it, so I can't edit any videos. So this will be kind of like what we were doing with those shop updates. This will be a Thursday shop update. We've got a ton of stuff done. It's been a little while since I've put a video up because I was doing it about every day. We ended up getting 80 grit thanks to Jordan. He brought it down and got us that, so we can block this stuff. But in even bigger news, we've got a leveling kit on the first gen, new upper and lower ball joints, and it's coming along good. And we are working on the drip rail delete right now, but let's try and look at this thing. We put a fender on just so you could tell, but I mean, you can tell how much higher this thing sits because before, this fender was sitting literally like on the tire. Right now we're sitting like 3.5, almost 4 inches higher in the front than we were before, but that'll come down a little bit whenever we put the engine in. But I'm not joking around whenever I tell you guys that this thing is stiff. Like, there is no give at all. 1,000 pounds will definitely help whenever it sits down, but I would almost bet it doesn't do a whole lot. So we've got that all together. Logan ended up getting all that done while I was detailing, and we ended up just putting the stocks back on here. And we're working on the drip rail right now. I am just tacking along here, and then we're grinding it down. So obviously there's some little pinholes that I'll need to fill and then re-grind it flush, and then yeah, it's just a time-consuming kind of process. I don't know how much you guys have seen. This is what we cut out of the drip rail up front where it was all rusty. Luckily, the only thing rusted up there is the drip rail itself. So we're going to end up having to pull the windshield, which I kind of planned on anyway, so we can tint it a lot easier. We're going to have to pull that out and then redo the drip rail, or like shave it, I guess. So we're working on the sides today, and we can probably get this whole side done. We'll get the other side done. And we could probably cut off the rest of the front because it won't come apart whenever all this is welded. It'll all be solid. So I'm going to keep tacking this and grinding and hopefully get this drip rail shaved today, or get really close. So we're just going to keep you guys updated along the day with what we're doing. All right, guys, and I'll give you a little update on what we've been doing today. Mainly it's been all drip rail progress for the most part. We haven't really messed with anything else, and it's coming along quite nicely. I mean, it's turned out like I hoped it would. Keller came in and he welded up all of the front of the drip rail where the seam comes together, and we slapped some Bondo on this side because we had gotten finished. It's starting to smooth out. We haven't really blocked it hardly at all. This is like a couple minutes worth, and it's coming out pretty good. So this thing ought to look pretty cool. We went ahead and we're going to fill this seam right here and go ahead and smooth that out, and we're going to fill the seams around here as well, I believe. So I'm figuring while we're here, we might as well make it look good. But it's starting to come around the back. Logan got the back of this thing all sanded. I think our goal is to finish up the drip rail and go ahead and get all the Bondo finished up, and then hopefully maybe spray it with primer tomorrow. We will see how that goes, but I think that's a pretty good goal. And yeah, I'm working on grinding the front welds right now. The other side, the other doorway on the other side's all ground down and good to go, and actually has Bondo on it as well. So really all we have to do is finish up this front part, and that shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to keep on grinding on that, and then I'll let you guys know where we made it for the night before I go inside. And that is going to wrap it up for tonight. Again, I apologize for not being able to get you guys actual videos and whatnot, but my laptop's just screwing me. Of course, whenever this quarantine stuff happens is whenever it craps out on me. And that's whenever I'm uploading the most videos, because I'm out here working every day and Logan's out here helping me. But this will just be a shop update. I'm gonna edit it on my phone. Basically all I can do is throw clips together. I don't have any way to time lapse anything or anything like that. So, but Project Drip Rail Delete is basically done. Minus some filling some pinholes on the front and regrinding them. It is all finished up, and I think it's gonna look pretty awesome. It's just something that I thought needed to be done with the rusty drip rail. Let's go over here. But I mean, it's actually turned out to be really, really clean. So there's obviously gonna be some pinholes I gotta fill a little bit here and there. Like right there, I'm gonna have to fill a little bit of those gaps and just get those smooth and filled, and then we will Bondo over it, and it will do the same thing as we've got here. And this, we didn't really touch this anymore. It's already down pretty thin, as you can see, but it'll fill in our other spots, and we'll get this thing wrapped up. And again, the goal is to primer the cab tomorrow, which we'll have a touch more sanding to do in the morning, and then it's gonna be taping off stuff. We're gonna spend an hour, or I mean, probably a couple hours taping off stuff and getting plastic set up, and I'll remove this fender and stuff like that, and we'll tape off all the frame, or like we'll get plastic over everything so we don't get any overspray of primer on it, because that would be bad. And then we will, well, once the Bondo, once all of our body work is done, we will be spraying the cab, and I am pumped. That's a big step in progress, because once the cab's primered, then I mean, our Bondo is going to be done by the time tomorrow. So body work on the cab and everything, that should all be done tomorrow, and it should be ready to roll. And then we'll keep hacking away on our body work on this, which we haven't really worked on this at all. We've been working on the drip rail because we wanted to get the cab done first. So yeah, we're making some awesome progress, guys. I really hope that you're pumped to see this thing really pumped to see this thing done, because I'm pumped, especially now that we got the leveling kit on. That, I don't know why, but that alone gives me a bunch of motivation, and then seeing the drip rail getting finished up, that's given me even more. So it is coming along quite nicely, and I can't wait. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, bear with me on these videos. I'm gonna try and get them out to you. They're not gonna be that great. They're just gonna be shop updates until I can figure out the whole computer thing and get it taken somewhere. I will let you know when I hear back from the machine shop on the block and all that. But yeah, do please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it to your friends. We're gonna be putting out some good content once we get things rolling. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Until next time, we will see you guys. Take it easy. We'll be right here on the Old School Crew tomorrow for another video. Hopefully get this thing in primer. Till next time, guys, we'll see you.